here. However, we have had courses where there's like 70 people registered, and it's kind of uncomfortable. Another thing that is, we need more space. A lot of times we run out of space when we have like a particularly large course, and we don't want to turn people away. And we've just opened a Broward office, but it's just basically a desk and a couch, but that's in the Weston area. We just opened that in January. We had an amazing donor open up that space. So we're going to start doing more things, but we can't have courses at that office yet. So this is our one of our offices. This is my desk, and that's where Umut sits. Umut's out at a presentation right now for Holistics, which is a drug rehab treatment facility in Broward. And this drug rehab facility noticed that a lot of their clients in treatment would say anti-gay things and say a lot of other things that did offend other clients who may identify as gay or transgender who are trying to work on their treatment, and it was kind of an unsafe environment. So now what Holistics does is we go once a month to each of their cohorts, because they have about a 30-day inpatient program, and open up the conversation. And it's great because this is the first time they kind of can talk about these issues and recognize that, you know, certain slurs are not cool and could hurt other people that are going through recovery with them. And we have guest speakers who are gay and transgender and have a recovery narrative as part of healing from their addiction problems. And a lot of them, why they turned to addiction was they didn't know how to deal with conflicts around gender and orientation with themselves or their families. So it's a really great program that we have going with Holistics. And then, so that's where our copying machine is. And we have a little kitchen where we get our food ready. And in this office, this is Rachel's office. It's a little bit, this space we're actually thinking about turning into getting some couches and also doing family meetings in here. You can see one of the posters. This was really a prestigious event that we got invited to. The 50th annual pediatric postgraduate course run by Miami Children's Hospital. These are doctors, medical doctors from all over the US and internationally that are taking different like CE, continuing education courses for medical education. And we were presenting on gender dysphoria. And we had guest speakers that we've worked with share about their personal testimony. Medical doctors don't get training on this typically in their medical training. And there's so much they need to know and learn and can be helpful to patients, and oftentimes they don't know what to do or even what a lot of these diagnoses mean and other resources that are available to help patients. So we provide that continuing education for medical people. And then back here is Visnia. And she's out today. She's on a nice little vacation, but Visnia helps us with all of our Spanish translation. Pero yo soy muy gringo. But I consider myself a Spanish learner, but really to have some of these in-depth conversations. Visnia, she's amazing. As soon as you start talking, she starts translating into Spanish. So when we have family meetings and they need to talk to me or Umut, we make language not be a barrier. I also forgot to mention now, we do English, Spanish language. We also have resources available in Haitian Creole. We have a Haitian mother that can talk Creole to other parents or providers that need that. We have materials in Creole, and we also are very lucky to have another staff member who's not here today. She only works like one day a week. Her name is Christy, and she does American Sign Language. And believe it or not, in the last couple of months, we've had 2 families that only communicate in ASL. And so we had to run family meetings like that. So we really try to have language and culture kind of, practice good cultural competency with families and people that we're working with. And this is Tim, our tech guy. He keeps all of the servers and video conferencing and laptops and iPhones working properly. So, and then over here we have Ava, and there's some pictures of Ava. You can You want to get that on video?
These are
with
her consent. I don't know if I want to do
I'm
that.
sure it's gonna be fine. These are her and her kids. Yeah, and
Okay.
she's, her picture and stuff is all over. That's Ava right here and her family. She also does. She's our CFO, so she does our fundraising and coordinates our Society of Donors and also does programs in Spanish too with us. She's a Cuban abuela, Cuban grandmother, and she's really a great voice. And there's video clips of her on the website. CBS Channel 4 did a special with her, and she's been also on a lot of Hispanic and Cuban radio and media, bringing awareness in Spanish language around gender and orientation and families and things like that. So then our office moves back around here, and we're back to the main training room. So that's the little tour of Yes Institute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.